Alright guys, little bucktail, curly tail action. Real simple fishing. This is a 3/4 ounce bucktail. I'm in about 8 feet of water. Fish are stacked. Casting up current, letting it glide down to the bottom. Most of the time I'll get hit while it's gliding down. Other times, as soon as it touches down on the bottom, you want to give it a nice swooping jigging motion, and then the fish will hit on the drop after you jig it. So cast up current, let it drift down nice and slow, just keeping up with the line, keeping contact with the bucktail. As soon as I feel it touch bottom and I don't get a hit, I just start jigging it up, and the fish will hit on the drop. There he is. Yeah, buddy. Not big fish, but they're here. There we go. This is probably the smallest one of the day here. They inhale this freaking thing. All these boats going out. So I just bit off my curly tail a little bit because it got all tore up. Just slide that back on. Make sure the curly part sticks out behind the hair so that it actually has some action, because the hair will hinder the action if you don't do that. Paddle back up and just repeat the process. Alright, let's go. A little gnarly here with all these boats going by. All these boats are going out the inlet chasing fish, and there's fish right here. Most of them will tell you they'll get skunked the whole day. I'd rather catch a few small fish than chase around big fish all day without getting a hit. Bang! Oh, big hit. Come on. A couple more jigs. Yep, missed that one. He'll come back. Oh yeah. So I found the bottom. That's it, right there, on the drop. Maybe a little better. Yeah, buddy. Come here. Alright. Nice. Still not a slot fish, but close. Nice one. Oh, look at this guy, huh? So sometimes when I'm into fish, you know, every cast or every 2 or 3 casts, I like to switch it from a bucktail to a little bit bigger profile, like a rubber shad or something, just to see if I can cull out a bigger fish out of here. That's what I'm going to do now. See if they're interested before the bite dies. The sun's about to come up. Sometimes the bite shuts off completely, especially with all this boat traffic around. Let's see what happens. Alright, one more time here. No interest in the shad whatsoever. Let's try just a little bit smaller shad. Got a little flash. Let's see if that's still swimming good. Worked a little bit more of a steady, faster retrieve than the jigging motion, but it is not the fish I was looking for with the shad. But I did switch to a smaller profile shad. So all right, back to the bucktail. All right, I gave this a shot, switched back to what was working the best. There we go, baby. Very small. All right, let's go back to the little shad here. That's already seen better days. That's done. Now one more shot. One more shot. See if there's a bigger fish out here. There's that sun. See if this bite holds up. Same thing with the shad and the bucktail. I like to kind of just bring it towards me with tension. Once it hits the bottom, it's pretty shallow here. Just start jigging it up, and it'll fall towards you. And usually that's when you'll get the hits. But if you're on a little bit of an angle to where the fish are, almost like you're fishing from shore, you can steady retrieve it and it'll maintain a good contact and make that tail wiggle. If you're casting directly in front of you and bringing it back, sometimes these paddle tails, the tail doesn't paddle very much because it's coming with the current, so it only paddles on the drop. So I like to just sometimes bring it on an angle, on a steady retrieve across. All right, this isn't working. We're gonna switch back to the bucktail. And that's what you have to do sometimes. You gotta You got to improvise. You got to go back to what's working, or try different things when the fish are hitting really hard. Like right now, they're not interested in this, you know. Back to the bucktail, and we'll see if that's the difference, or if the fish are gone. Nice and steady at first. Maintain contact. Well, that's the bottom. We don't want that. And when you get stuck like that, just paddle up current from where you're snagged, and 90% of the time you're gonna get freed. It's just really wedged in between a couple rocks or a mussel bed. There it is, free. Just like that.